Welcome back to ETV. I'm Bryan Baumgartner.
And I'm Emily Ahrens, and this is your weekly news update. The art department is hosting John Van Coe on Thursday at 7:30 p.m. in Doucette 119. Van Coe is director and curator of the Erie Art Museum. He received the 2010 Governor's Award for the Arts in Pennsylvania. The Art Museum received the 2011 National Medal for Museum Service. Van Coe will talk about his career as a curator.
Cooper Hall received a new upgrade. Through funding obtained from Dr. Terry Smith, Cooper's observatory telescope was replaced with a state-of-the-art new telescope. The new model can use GPS tracking, produce high-quality images, and be remotely controlled. The old telescope is currently housed in Cooper's museum.
The music department is hosting a Rising Artist Showcase on Thursday, November 21st. The guitar ensemble, opera workshop singers, saxophone quartet, and others will perform. The showcase will take place from 5 to 10 p.m. in the Alexander Recital Hall.
Come show off your talents on Wednesday, November 20th at the Off-Campus Activity Center. A talent show and bake sale will raise funds for the Communication and Media Study Department's Friends of Communication Fund. The show runs from 9 to 11 p.m. and is hosted by students from Dr. Thompson's event planning class and Chi Alpha.
Just a reminder that Thanksgiving break starts at the close of classes on Tuesday, November 26th, and classes resume Monday, December 2nd. Residence halls will close at 8 p.m. on Tuesday and open at noon on December 1st. And be sure to tune in after Thanksgiving break for a special newscast with study tips and advice on preparing for finals. Stay tuned because coming up we have entertainment and global news, followed by weather and sports.
Bring this week.
I'm one unlucky guy. The chance of being involved in a robbery is 1 in 757. The chances of being struck by lightning. 1 in 750,000.
Please fasten your seatbelts for unexpected turbulence.
The chances of being a victim in an airline crash? 1 in 29 million. Hey, could I get some peanuts? The chances of being involved in a car crash are far greater than lightning strikes and plane crashes. And if you are texting while driving, your risk of crash increases 23 times. Now, I may be an unlucky guy, but I don't have to be part of that statistic, and neither do you. Drive responsibly.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
The conflict in Darfur has led to some of the worst human rights abuses.
More than 200,000 people have been killed. 2.5 million have been displaced.
Families torn apart.
Please, take a stand with us.
Let the people of Darfur know they are not alone.
Join us. Join us. Join us at aidstillrequired.org.
And do something for Darfur.
Together, we have the power to change the world. What do you stand for?
Welcome back to ETV. I'm Alyssa Dreihaup, and here is your global news. An outbreak of tornadoes in the Midwest killed 6 people in Illinois this weekend. Hundreds of thousands remain without power, and the storms destroyed many homes. Tornadoes touched down in Washington State and in Illinois. Most of the storms have moved into the Atlantic, but strong winds are still possible. And in entertainment news, the Edinboro Film Series will show 2 more films this year. The 2008 film Waltz with Bashir will play this Thursday at the Student Center Theater. Next Thursday will be the 2013 film Broken. Both screenings start at 8:30 p.m. Admission is free for Edinboro students and $2 for the general public. A New York man is dead after attempting to set a free diving record. Nicholas Mavoli was hoping to reach a depth of 236 feet with 1 breath of oxygen and no fins. Mavoli surfaced from the water and gave the OK sign before losing consciousness 30 seconds later. The competition was hosted by Vertical Blue. Vertical Blue says they are trying to figure out what happened. Stay tuned because coming up is weather, followed by sports.
You wouldn't let money just blow out of your house. So when your AC or heater is on, make sure the doors, windows, and fireplace flue are shut tight. If you're headed out, turn down the AC or lower the heat by 10 degrees. And always keep your water heater set at 120. A little bit of common sense goes a long way. Get more great tips at energysaver.gov.
You didn't give up on sex. Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
The conflict in
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you were really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
You didn't give up on sex. Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Chief Weather Forecaster Dorean Churn. Let's take a look at the week's weather forecast. And boy, if you hate gloomy weather, unfortunately, this is not going to be that week. As we start off on Monday, we have rain showers in the area, as high as 43 with a low of 31 degrees on Tuesday. The white stuff is back. Snow showers like in the area. Not going to be that much accumulation, but it's going to be snow, folks. There, high is 38 with a low of 27 degrees. Wednesday, on Hump Day, everyone, actually, we got a a few sunshine in the areas with a few high clouds. Highs 45 with a low of 32 degrees. On Thursday, we have partly cloudy skies, highs 47 with a low of 34 degrees. And on Friday, the last day of the school week, we end with rain showers, highs 41 with a low of 30 degrees. But now we're going to transition into the weekend, and if you like cold and snow, well, here you go. Saturday, snow showers with a few inches possible here in the Edinboro region. Highs 33 with a low of 26 degrees. And on Sunday, we end and start the new week with snow showers and even colder temperatures. Highs 30 with a low of 26 degrees. So, yeah, this weekend is just going to get cold. Yeah, it's Edinboro for you. Let's take a look at today's trivia question. How large is the largest recorded hailstone? A, 10 inches, B, 7 inches, or C, 17.5 inches? It's going to be an interesting question. Let's take a look at today's trivia question answer. It is C, 17.5 inches in Coffeyville, Kansas on September 3rd, 1979. It was 1.67 pounds. You know how big that hailstone is? It's like this. Now imagine that hit your car. Oh man, your insurance will be going through the roof and you'll probably be pretty mad. I know I would be. We'll stay tuned after these commercial breaks with sports.
I'm one unlucky guy. The chance of being involved in a robbery is 1 in 757. The chances of being struck by lightning. 1 in 750,000.
Please fasten your seatbelts for unexpected turbulence.
The chances of being a victim in an airline crash? 1 in 29 million. Hey, could I get some peanuts? The chances of being involved in a car crash are far greater than lightning strikes and plane crashes. And if you are texting while driving, your risk of crash increases 23 times. Now, I may be an unlucky guy, but I don't have to be part of that statistic, and neither do you. Drive responsibly.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.gov.
Welcome back to ETV. I'm Bryan Deibel, bringing you this week's Fighting Scots sports action. The last update for many fall sports as they are wrapping up and winter sports are kicking into high gear. The men's football team traveled to Kutztown this past weekend, suffering a tough loss in their last game of the season, 41-10. Edinboro's only two scores came from Darren Massey on a 15-yard run and a 30-yard field goal from T.J. Hardy. John Gervin would complete just 12 of 32 passes for 182 yards with the 2 interceptions. Ben Eisel caught 5 passes for 112 yards, and Jeremy Donaldson was the Fighting Scots' leading rusher with 9 carries for 40 yards. The Scots ended the year at 5-6 in the PSAC, marking their second straight losing campaign. The women's soccer team also had a rough ending to their season after being knocked out of the NCAA Atlantic Regional Tournament in another close loss to Shippensburg. The lone goal of the game came from Shippensburg Caitlin Shannon, giving the Raiders the 1-0 win, their first ever NCAA tournament win. The Scots are looking to come back strong next year, having only one player graduating after this season. The women's volleyball team wrapped up their season in a big way. The Fighting Scots pulled off a huge upset Friday night, beating the #1 ranked Clarion 4-1. The Scots dropped the first set 25-20, but would come back to win the next 3 straight, 25-16, 25-20, 26-24. In the upset, Megan Branchek led the Edinboro attack with 15 kills. Katie Felix dished out 33 assists, and Haley Merritt posted a game-high 21 digs. The Fighting Scots would go on to beat IUP on Saturday in 3 straight sets, finishing their season with back-to-back wins. The wins bring the Fighting Scots to 18-18, closing their season at 500. Wrestling traveled to Virginia Tech this past weekend for their first dual meet of the season. The 9th-ranked Edinboro fell to the 8th-ranked Virginia Tech 23-14. The Scots saw wins from Corey Mines at 125 pounds, AJ Shop at 133 pounds, Dave Habit at 149 pounds, and Casey Davis at 157 pounds. The Fighting Scots' next match is against 3rd-ranked University of Iowa on December 5th at the Macomb Fieldhouse, and it's set to be a big one. That's all the Fighting Scots sports action we have for you this week. Stay tuned next week for more.
You wouldn't let money just blow out of your house. So when your AC or heater is on, make sure the doors, windows, and fireplace flue are shut tight. If you're headed out, turn down the AC or lower the heat by 10 degrees. And always keep your water heater set at 120. A little bit of common sense goes a long way. Get more great tips at energysaver.gov.
Well, that's all we have for you this week. Tune next week for more news.
And feel free to email us at edinborotv@gmail.com or tweet us at Borough Television with any story ideas you may have. Thanks for watching.